Hey guys, it's me Shannon and I'm here today with another book review for you. So today I'm reviewing The Further Adventures of an Idiot Abroad by Karl Pilkington. So I'm just going to read the blurb for you and then give you my views on the book, maybe read a page or two and give you my star rating on what I thought. So anyway, so here we go, I'm going to read the blurb. It says, I've never been one for danger. I've done some daft things in my time, like putting sausages in the toaster and climbing out of the bathroom window to do my paper round when my mum hid the front door keys from me. But skydiving, bungee jumping, fighting with Mongolian wrestlers, forget it. So I think Karl Pilkington, I think he comes from Manchester, is it? So yes, it's got northern dialect in there. So if you're American or so, I don't know, but if you don't know what that is, you've got up north and down south, and up north you speak differently to people down south. So yeah, so there is some northern reference in it, and I think it is northern humour. But yeah, so I actually really enjoyed this book. I read the second series, and they always bring the books out after the series, you know. I think there's a lot of books, they always bring them out before the film, whereas in this is the other way around. And even though I'd seen the series and I absolutely loved it, same as I did with the first series, I still thought I'd buy the book and I'd read it. I got this, it was £10 from Asda. And even though it was £5 on my Kindle, because yeah, I have, sorry, there's just a stain on it. I have a Kindle. I tried to look at it on there and it wasn't as good. Like, before each chapter, which it tells you, like, he's going on such and such of adventure, you get this pages, which is, if you've seen the series, at the beginning of each episode, you see him sat in a room speaking to Ricky and Stephen about doing each one. And that's what you get there. So you've got Stephen, Ricky and Karl. And them speaking, as you can see with the speech bubbles. That text was so hard to read on the Kindle. And the pictures as well, like, there's lots of different pictures in there that you don't get to see as clear on the Kindle. So I prefer the book. But it's only £10, it's not bad. It is in hardback, and I got this about 4 weeks ago. So yeah, so I don't know where you could get this on paperback. I don't actually think they brought it out on paperback yet, so I don't know where you could get it. I think they might be bringing it out in several months, since it's only been out like a couple of months. So I think if you want it in paperback, you're gonna have to wait a while. But I think hardback's good, you know. But either way, I really, really enjoyed this book. I think it was well written, and I think it's funny, you know. Because like my mum will never pick up a book in her life. She hates reading. Like, I'm a book reader, and I think my auntie is as well. She's just got the Kindle Touch. So we love reading. And I know my cousin and my brother used to read when they were younger, whereas I didn't, and now they don't read anymore, and I do. So my mum has never picked up a book in her life. She'll never pick one up, and she read the first book, and she absolutely loved it. She says it was funny and that she really enjoyed it, so that surprised me because I never see reading. I never see read any book unless it's a magazine. So yes, so I think anybody could read this book. I think you have to be over the age of 16 because there is swearing in it and rude references. But I think even if you haven't seen the series, you can read this book. For people who don't like reading, you will read this and enjoy it. I think it's funny, it's well written, you know, it's enjoyable. And if you've seen the series, I think I would definitely recommend this book. Because there's a lot of things that you read in here which you don't see in the series. Things that he's thinking at the time, you know, you don't actually see in the series, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, so I would give this book about 4.5, 4.7, because I did really enjoy it, and I liked that, like, there were pictures in it as well. And there was 2 editions that I liked in it, which you didn't see in the first one, was at the beginning and the back of the book, which is on the cover page. You get this map which has a little key, and you've got a dashed line for where we went on series 1, a straight line for where we went on series 2, and a dotted line for where we was going on series 3. And you get to see that on the map, and they have that at the back of the book as well, which I really liked. And what I also enjoyed was in the introduction, which is in the first couple of pages, you see the 100 things to do before you die, because this is about the bucket list, which you get that. But what I liked was that during the book, it tells you things like you get little things from the bucket list. So like, if it's got a tick by it, it tells you that he's done it and you explain about it. But what I liked was some of the things that he hasn't done, like this. Number 40, see a space shuttle launch. It's in a little bubble. So this isn't part of the chapter that you're reading, but it's a little addition. And you get to see why he didn't want to do that thing off the bucket list. So that tells you why he didn't want to see a space shuttle launch, which I thought was a great addition in the book, because I think in the TV series you didn't get to see why, some of the things why he didn't want to do them. What was his reason for not doing them? Whereas in the book, during while you're reading it, like there, during while you're reading like live with Marseille people, you get to read why he didn't want to do it and what was his reason for not doing it, which I thought was a little nice addition. So yeah, so I really enjoyed this book. I think anybody could read this book, even if they don't like reading, will enjoy this book because it's funny and it is northern humour. I'm not saying that if you're down south you won't like it, because I think you will, because my dad's from down south, my mum's from up north, and my dad loves the series. So I think anybody from wherever you are could read it. Obviously, I think if you're out of the UK, I think it might be like if you're American or German or something, I think you might find it a bit hard to understand. Not in a sense that because you're foreign, but I think because of the dialect and some of the things that he says. But overall, I think this is a really good book, and I think anybody will enjoy this book. And I absolutely loved it, and I would recommend this book to anybody. And if you haven't read the first book, I would advise you to go and read that first before you read this. I think he does have some other books which are out of the Idiot Abroad series. Though these aren't novels, he says, apparently they're not novels. I think there's one called like Happy Slapped by a Jellyfish and that, which were even before the series. So I might read them. I'll have to see what they're about and read them, and I might be doing reviews for them. So yeah, so thank you for watching this video review on The Further Adventures of an Idiot Abroad by Karl Pilkington. And it's also a follow-up to the hilarious #1 bestseller. So I'd like you to comment below on what you thought of this video, you know. Have you read the book? Did you enjoy it like I did? Or have you not read the book yet and really want to read it? And if you've got any questions about the book, please put them below and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So thank you for watching this video, and please stay tuned to my channel where I've done more book reviews for you. So thank you, bye.